Okay, last assignment I'll ever be turning in. Okay, we have part 2 of final Parkscape. Okay, so we're looking at part 2 of final Parkscape. So we have the concept map. Okay, we're looking at what appears to be Yellowstone. Okay, there's a picture, and our first bullet just kind of talks about that picture over there to the right. Okay, so it spans across 4 different states. We got Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. Okay, so maybe just 3. And it also sits on top of a volcanic system. Okay, which I thought was interesting. Okay, it's known as the Yellowstone caldera. Okay, now geography wise, plant life, wildlife wise. Okay, so it includes some geographic features. That's going to be your forests. Okay, so lots of trees. It has mountains. It's on those mountain ranges with the Rocky Mountains and such going up and down west. There's hot springs out there, geothermal features, like rivers and geysers and hot springs and stuff with the water coming out. And animals, wildlife wise, we have bears, bison, elk, and wolves, which is pretty neat. So besides that, okay, let's talk about the conservation value of Yellowstone. This place is huge. We said it's in 3 different states. So it protects one of the largest, intact ecosystems in the continent of North America. So it produces a habitat and a safe place, a comfortable environment for these animals who were close to, disappearing and leaving, like those gray wolves that I talked about before. Those wolves, see, those wolves were disappearing. Okay, now I added this little chain effect, okay, within the concept map here for the conservation value. So under here it says leads to safer environment, okay, for the wolves to breed. Okay, so if it's a safe habitat, the wolves can breed successfully. And then there's more wolves to prey on the elk and kill the elk and eat the elk. And then the elk, they were eating the plants. So now the plants can grow back because now there's no more elk eating them because the wolves are eating the elk. You see what I'm saying? So it all kind of connects back to each other. And Yellowstone, I also have, just kind of protects natural geothermal features and clean water systems. Moving on to social, okay, environmental and policy issues. One of the largest issues we're really going to be talking about is really going to be that overcrowding issue, and that's what I have in my concept map. So heavy crowds, disturbs vegetation. It distresses wildlife, so animals. You get too close proximity with these animals, some bad things could happen. And this overcrowding in general, people travel there. Tourists come in their cars, and those cars, bring these fumes, these gases, that disrupts the air quality. So let's take a look at what it looks like on a broader picture. We have over-tourism, that's our main issue. In the center, around it is people, animals, and plants. Close proximity could lead to death in the animals, and the air pollution, on our other hand, from all the people, over touristing, could lead to death too, because the air pollution kills the plants, and then the close proximity could distress the animals and kill them. But there's also those people, on the way outside, like the National Park Service. That's what TNPS stands for. Okay, so they manage those limitations on visitors and road access and safety rules. That's kind of our little concept map that we have going on for Yellowstone. There's a lot going on, and I had a fantastic time researching it, but I'm happy that my final ever assignment is now turned in and I can graduate.